My junior year of high school, I was lucky enough to be a part of the French group and travel with a group of students to France. We all gathered at the school and hopped on the bus to Des Moines National Airport. On our 8-hour flight, I started to get a little nervous, thinking about how I did not speak French fluently. How was I supposed to order or ask for anything if I got lost? When we finally arrived and took a tour bus, I started feeling a little bit better about our trip, and I was excited to see everything. We got to visit many museums. One of my favorite museums was the Louvre, where I got to see the Mona Lisa. It took us over an hour trying to find it, but we finally did. Nearing towards the end of the trip, after a long few days, we headed to the beach of Normandy, something I really enjoyed seeing. We walked around the fields of where D-Day occurred. There were still bunkers that we got to go inside, as well as weapons that were used at the site. On the last day, we went back to Paris and got to see the Eiffel Tower in person. That was very exciting. My friends and I walked up to the third tier of the Eiffel Tower. It was a long way up there, but definitely worth it for the view. I also got to see the Eiffel Tower at night where it glows and sparkles. It was the day we had to leave to go home, and we headed to the metro to get back to the airport. That is when something went wrong. Everyone was in a rush, running to the metro that was extremely busy. We were told to stay with the group, but it was so crazy we all got split up and lost the others. My friend was right behind me, and when I turned around, she was no longer there. I realized that her metro ticket got jammed, and she was stuck behind the bars. Right as she tried to jump over the gate, the police started yelling at her in French. This is exactly what I was afraid of. How was she supposed to know exactly what they were screaming at her because we could not speak fluent French? I got nervous and started walking towards the metro, where I found my other group of friends. After spending over an hour in the metro, where I found out my phone was also pickpocketed, my friend finally came walking down with her French teacher, and she was crying. She ended up finding our French teacher, who was still behind. She had to pay over an $80 fine for trying to jump over the gate. In this experience, we learned how important it was to try to stay with the group and how busy the metro was. Our French teacher had warned us, but we should have been paying more attention. The trip ended up being a great experience, even after the scary moment in the metro. We got to learn a lot, and I love seeing all the many attractions. Always remember to stay together.